How's it going, lovely people of YouTube? It's been a little while since I made a video, so I thought I'd make a predictions match for the East versus West 18. Now, this is a pretty sick card. Some people saying it's the best card they've ever seen. I don't know about that. But a brilliant card nonetheless. Obviously, we've got Army's Levan as the headliner. Army's 2 versus Levan 2, should I say, actually. This is going to be something special. I think Army's is coming in much better prepared this time than he ever has before. So it's going to be really exciting to see sort of where that ends up. Here you're going to see a little bit of some pooling between me and Rob Churnside. Now, Rob is one of the organisers of the CSAL, which is the Glasgow arm wrestling team. I've arm wrestled there myself. My brothers arm wrestled there. You guys should go and check them out on YouTube. They've got some brilliant super matches, some of the best in Scotland, and they've also been getting guys up from England as well. So there's some pretty high level arm wrestling going on at the CSAL, and we're all really excited to see where that takes us. Now, this is a janky ass table that we're arm wrestling on. I've got something in the works, folks. Finally, I'm getting this table out of the way, and I've been in communication with a few guys down south, and I'm gonna get my hands on a new table soon. I say soon. Obviously, tables take a while to make, and obviously there's a lot of preparation, a lot of money involved. So I'm gonna let that sort of play out and see where it goes. But nonetheless, here's some footage. I'm just going to be talking over it, and let's just jump straight into some of the poolers. Now, I'm just on East versus West Armwrestling.com. Obviously, if you do want to get the pay-per-view, I'm going to chuck that in the description, so feel free to get it from here in the description now. So the first one I've seen here is Rika Borman versus Wallace Dilly. Now, this is the right arm super heavyweight. This looks really interesting. Now, I'll say straight off the bat, Wallace is a pretty bad dude. I mean, we've seen him arm wrestle. Was it Marcio Barboza? That was the last guy I saw him arm wrestle, and he kind of fucked him up. And that is a sort of benchmark. And I was speaking to Devon about this at one point. That's a benchmark of sort of North American and American pooling. Is if you can beat Marcio, you're in the fucking conversation. Rico, we haven't actually seen him pool anyone of super high level yet. I mean, the last guy I saw him pool was who's that bald guy that Devon pulled ages ago? Anyway, yeah, I mean, he pulled him in a tournament, kicked the fuck out of him because the guy's getting old now. It'll come to me in a second. But yeah, I mean, he's just getting better and better, and he's a pretty badass dude. I think, behind Lachlan, he's the second guy, maybe third if you get Mata Irengi, but he's, down in that oceanic level. I think he's maybe second or third in the rankings right now. I think Rico's going to win this. Do I think it's going to be easy? No, it's probably going to be a hook battle, but I think Rico's going to win. Second one we've got here on the card, Ryan Bellinger versus Alan Ford. Obviously, two pretty well-known names in arm wrestling. I got to know Alan with my time in Canada. He's a really, really nice guy. Although we didn't speak very much, I saw him arm wrestle quite a fair bit, and I was just kind of in and around. So yeah, he's a really cool guy, really fucking good arm wrestler, very good top roller. Ryan, super strong, also been in the game forever. But seeing the sort of current condition that Alan Ford is in, I've got to give it to Alan Ford. Although it could kind of go either way. This one, I'm a little bit sort of in the middle here. The next one I want to talk about is Joseph Moranto and Ivan Patella. Now, I haven't really seen much of Ivan Patella. I mean, this guy's been arm wrestling for a long time. He was arm wrestling back in Arm Wars, like 8-9 years ago, sort of thing. And I know that he arm wrestled sort of like a big event in 2022. I don't know if it was WAF or, some tournament pooling there. But yeah, so I mean, he's been in the game a while, and if he is to win, I think it's just going to be out of sheer experience. But I will say that Joseph Moranto is looking dynamite. Last time I saw him pool was against Kevin Palco, East versus West. That was a killer match, and he was also pulling someone else in East versus West relatively recently as well. I think it was Cody Wood or something, and he won both his matches, I believe, or at least he definitely beat Kevin. And I know how strong Kevin is as well. So that with a weight. That weight class, featherweight, two pretty small dudes, but this might be a bit of a screamer. I do think if it goes in the hook. I want to favor Joseph because his hooking power and his stamina is off the charts. But we shall see. If his hand goes, then I think we might see Ivan win. But I think Joseph's going to win this one. That's my official prediction. This is sponsored today by Cobra Beers. Not officially sponsored. I'm just drinking a Cobra beer because I'm feeling a bit shit. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but got a bit of a cold. Hmm. They're pretty nice beers, by the way. If you ever get your hands on one, definitely drinking that out of the glass bottle as well. They're much better. Anyhow, let's move on. Paul Lynn versus Arsen Kachetrin. Right, okay, so this is a pretty nice match. Oh god, who was it that Arsen was arm wrestling recently? I do want to say that Paulin has been on an absolute killer recently. I don't know what it is necessarily about Paulin right now, but he's just killing it. He's just absolutely killing it. Was it? I think it was Sharkovich, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Sharkovich. I'm pretty sure he won against Sharkovich, Arson. I was like, yeah, it was like I think it was like 3-0 or 3-1 or something. So like, listen, do not count this guy out. Sharkovich is a massive dude, right? Super, super strong. We've seen how he deals with opponents in the past. He's a monster. Um, but Paul Lynn, man, like, there's just something about. I love watching him. I've met him, really, really nice guy, and there's something about watching him redline that's just my favorite fucking thing in the world. I just love to see him get in that hook and just shake it out, man. Like full red face, just hammering sideways. Super entertaining to watch. And just seems to keep getting better. He's just one of those guys that have been in it forever, but just seems to be getting better. Like he's pulling a Todd Hutchins almost kind of thing. So that's awesome. I'm going to give it to Paul Lim, 100%. And he's also an absolute beast. The guy's huge. The next one that we've got in here, actually, I'll talk about this afterwards. We'll do Wagner versus Manuel Betaglia. How do you say that? Betaglia? There's not much going around on Manuel Battaglia. Left arm, I've seen him pull Hermes, I believe, and get absolutely fucked up and like badly, badly run over. I mean, I've seen him pull. Who else was it? He's pulling the left arm. He's pulled a couple names on the right arm as well. But Sandra, I think he pulled Sandras. Was it Sandras he pulled recently? And Sandras took the dub there. I don't know where his left arm's at. But also, I mean, where the fuck's Wagner been? He's great and he's entertaining to watch, but he hasn't been in the game for a little while. I haven't seen him on East versus West in a little while, and I think he's coming off a loss as well. I want to say he's coming off a loss. Entertaining match, nonetheless. I think Wagner's going to take this. You have to excuse my cat. You're going to hear fucking yapping in the background. Hold on, let me just let her out. There you go. Pardon me. So, Wagner, Manuel, Battaglia. Okay, let's just give it to Wagner on this one. Next one we've got. This is going to be good. I want to see Matt Mask and Irakli. So, I mean, this is so hard to judge because sometimes Matt's totally on fire, and then sometimes it just looks like he's getting steamrolled. And I think, and I think me and Matt have this in common as well. Not to say that I'm anywhere fucking close to the level that he's at all, but he just seems to when he does start to go sideways and he's winning, as soon as someone comes back the other way and he's on the B side, you just kind of let like it kind of goes, you know, like you'll get that initial hit and then it'll bounce and then come back onto the pin pad. And that is something that he obviously, I mean, Nugo was just fucking way too strong. Nugo is a beast. And that is a conversation we're going to have at some point as well. What is going on with Nugo Chikadze? What an absolute freak. Matt Mask versus Irakli. I mean, I really like Matt. I really love to watch an arm wrestle. Irakli has been a bit of a bitch recently about the whole Todd Hutchins thing as well. Like, he needs to stop crying and just accept that Todd is way too much for him. This is like the more I think about it, I'm thinking Irakli might just beat him, okay? And I have been thinking that since this match was announced. But the more I think about it, the more. No, I'm going to stick with Irakli on this. I think, my heart is my heart's telling me Matt, but my head's telling me Irakli. So I've got to go with my head. It's got to be Irakli on this one. And the reason I say that is because I think his posting back pressure is too much. I think he's going to pull a little bit of a Brad Grundy on Matt Mask and just do like fully back pressured elbow flexion, high top roll. And I don't think Matt's going to be able to sort of get over the top of his hand. Um, that's how I'm predicting it. I'd love to be proven otherwise because, like I say, I do like watching that arm wrestle a lot, and I do like to see him win as well. But yeah, that's what I've got. Next one, Artem Morozov versus Alex Kadercha on the right arm super heavyweight. Like, okay, I don't know. Maybe this is just me being ill-educated, but like, where has Alex gotten to on the right arm? I just don't know. Oh, by the way, if you ever do want to check out a really fun website, go on Arm Wrestling for Nerds, and that's a four as in the number four. Armwrestlingfornerds.com, I think it is. I'll also chuck that in the description. It is wicked. You get to see all the stats, all the arm wrestlers, their heights, their weights, their measurements, their current wins, losses, and if they've pulled East versus West, King of the Table. It's an awesome, awesome page for statistics, and I strongly, strongly believe that it just needs to be promoted a little bit more. So I'm giving the credit where the credit's due. I use that website all the time. Right now, I'm not. I'm just sort of going off memory. But I mean, Alex, well, we saw him beat Hermes, right? Like a while back. I just, I don't know. I don't know. This could kind of go either way. I think I do have Morozov winning this one though on the right arm, and I think this is going to be. But Morozov also has that sort of comeback strength. I don't know what Alex's endurance is going to look like on the right arm. But we know that Morozov's got freakish endurance for the size that he is. And he's able to come back from matches, 3-2 down, 4-2 down, whatever the fuck it is. My money's on Morozov. Also, he will be pulling Morozov second as well. I think Alex's match with Devon is first. So he will also be fatigued from Devon. I believe, if don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that Devon and Alex, they're going to be one of the first matches in this card because Alex wants to get that out of the way, rest a little bit, and then fucking take on Morozov. So, yeah, I think he's going to be too burnt out from Devon. Honestly, I really do. So Morozov it is. Next one for me, Michael Todd versus Georgie Sernov. We've seen Georgie take a loss recently. Was it 2 losses? I think he's coming off 2 losses. So we're seeing him come off. Who is it? It's Kamil Jablonski and Vitali. Vitali on the right arm, Kamil on the left arm. I think just stylistically, this is going to be a really bad matchup for Sernov. I think Michael Todd's just I think he is, although we've seen him also come off 2 losses. Recently, obviously, against Hermes and Vitali as well. I think that it's just a terrible matchup for Georgie. I think Michael's pronation is going to be too much. He's going to jump in his press and he's going to get stopped at the pad. And as long as Michael doesn't make any stupid fucking mistakes like he has recently with Hermes and Vitali, dipping his fingers below, and he keeps the hand balled up, and he's able to sort of swing into that King's move, I think Michael's going to get him. And I think it's going to be convincing as well. And if there is going to be a pin, or at least a win, I think it's going to be by virtue of maybe an elbow foul. Fia Reisig versus Ellen Janhe. I don't even know how to say her second name. Is it Janeheim? Fia's on fire, and I really don't know much about Ellen. I will say comfortably right now, that Fia is going to kick the shit out of Ellen, unfortunately. Now, the next one, okay, let's do Hermes last. So, Devon and Alex, right? Tough match for Devon, jumping into 4th place. I say jumping into 4th, like jumping against the 4th in the world on the left arm. I do think Alex has had a pretty easy run to left arm 4th position. I do. Throwing my hands up. Do I think he deserves to be there? I mean, they've got him there, so sure, let's have him there. I just feel like he's not been very active either. He seems to get injured and stuff like that. Devon's left arm, recently. I mean, last time I saw Devon get beat on the left arm was against Camille, right? So, but he's coming in a lot more prepared this time. So I think between these guys, this is going to be close. And it might be a really good arm. I was thinking, like, beforehand that this might be quite shit and just quite kind of boring. But I think this is going to be a good match. I think Devon's going to win. Just too much pronation, too much back pressure. I just don't. That's not to say that Alex is not going to get a pin. I think Alex might even get a couple of pins. I really do. And then the breaks are going to stop. The breaks are going to stop, and we'll see how that goes from there. But I think Devon's going to come back and win it. Um, yeah, we'll see how that goes. But that's Devon at fourth place, and it's not. I mean, listen, the fourth to the first position on the left hand is a huge jump, right? Who's he got ahead of him? He's got Muratov, he's got Morozov, and he's got Vitali. I mean, those are some pretty fucking bad dudes, right? Pretty bad dudes. I mean, even throw Camille in there, right? So yeah, I don't, without serious commitment to the left arm, I don't really see Devon climbing too much higher, or at least getting a match on the left anytime soon after this one, because obviously he's got Vitali, he's going to prep really hard for that one. So we'll see how this goes and where it takes him. If he does get beat, it won't surprise me. It really won't. But if he does beat him, props to Dev, man. Props to Devon. Next one, obviously, headliner of the match, headliner of the night. Headliner, I think, ever, honestly. Hermes has come so far. Hermes has come so far. You've seen his riser lifts. Like his risers matching his pronation. What is it, 65 keys? Like properly. I think he could do more pronation if he wanted to, but from what we've seen, there's always more numbers. There's always more numbers, folks. That's something, a little secret I'll let you in on. What you see getting posted is never what what is actually going on in the background. I'm telling you now, people are putting up more numbers than you think. I've seen it firsthand. I'm telling you now, people put up more numbers. Levan's shitting his jocks a little bit. Levan is shitting his pants, and he has accused Hermes of using fake weights. I thought that was hilarious. But, it's Levan. It's Levan. It's the best arm wrestler that has ever arm wrestled on a table. It's the strongest arm wrestler that's ever arm wrestled on a table. Let's not go best. But it is the strongest arm wrestler we've ever seen. Ever. My heart says Hermes. My head says Levan. I fucking can't tell you how much I want Hermes to win this match. I'm gonna record my reaction and I'm gonna upload it to YouTube if Hermes wins, because I'm telling you now, I'm going to be going berserk. I'm gonna fucking set my camera up. I'm gonna be pissed as well. I'm gonna be drinking, and I'll be there with my brother and his friend, and I'm gonna be getting fucking hyped for this. I think Levan's gonna win. I do, I really do. But I really want to see Hermes win, guys. I really, really, really do. I can't tell you how much I want to see Hermes win, but we'll see. We shall see. I do think Levan's just going to be too much. But yeah, come on, Hermes. All the juju's coming your way, bro. And let's just see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. This is the second match. It's coming in way stronger, so we shall see. Anyway, that kind of wraps up the video. Thanks very much for staying to the end if you did, and do expect to see more content coming out soon. Thanks to Rob for the pooling. Thanks to my brother, and I hope you guys take it easy, and I will see you after the East versus West. Ciao.